Welcome
to week 4.
Week 4 of Press Trick to Treat, the special month-long celebration of Press Start to Start. A video game podcast and occasionally, always video cast.
Yes.
Occasionally, always.
Yes.
Where we discuss video games, their news,
in the
and their stuff. You edge me out of the frame. If you're listening over iTunes, your iPhone, your iPod, or podcasting in general, this is, just as it has been for the past month, a video podcast that you can view on YouTube, where we will play
Castlevania
Symphony of the Night.
Symphony of the Night.
A classic PlayStation game, considered one of the best.
But on Xbox.
Yes! We can't capture from a PlayStation, and we don't own it for PlayStation. It's super expensive.
Really?
Like, even the PlayStation Greatest Hits one that comes with a bright neon green border and stuff was something like $60 last time I checked. For a double single disc. Is it gonna kick you out?
I don't know. We'll find out.
I guess not.
Choice.
So anyway, JD will get started with that.
Yeesh. Let's open up our...
Yeah, we do have notes.
Yeesh.
Alright. So, while JD gets started, we'll get started talking about our usual
stuff.
Shtick that we start every episode of PSTS with.
What you playing? Sucker!
Which JD has been appending with sucker lately.
It's fun.
We're trying to kick it up. We're trying to get the kids interested.
I
mean, you gotta be whack.
Or edgy.
You gotta be edgy. You gotta be hip and in tune with it. Just pick a block.
I don't know which one, though. Top left. Ooh, what's her name? Preston.
Jay!
What up, Jay?
What up, Jay? So, we're playing Symphony of the Night. JD's never played it before. He's never played a Castlevania game.
No,
and in fact,
I've seen a lot of gameplay before, like just like reviews or whatever of the old games, but yeah.
What kind of a name is that?
Are there lowercase letters?
JD, it doesn't matter. It's just a save name. It never comes up in game.
That's all I gotta say.
So, this is the only Castlevania game I've ever played. And it starts you off playing as Richter. So Castlevania games are pretty much... I mean, there's a reason they call this whole genre Metroidvania. You know.
Because they're very much similar.
You have a large... Oh,
die,
here's
monster.
The greatest cutscene.
You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh.
You can tell he's evil
I
because
was
of his
called
gravelly
here by
voice.
humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Me.
Tribute?
Tribute.
You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Sorry, it's so hard not to...
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
Nice read.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. Not enough talk.
What does it mean? Okay, here's your boss fight, JD. Look at that. Nice. So, that's famous for being a super cheesy cutscene with ridiculous voice acting, but for some reason lovable in its narminess. In the PlayStation, in the PSP re-release of this, they re-recorded all of the voice acting with new voice actors, and some people were very upset. JD, don't lose. That would be sad. But I played this in college for the first time, borrowed it from a friend who I guess we were roommates, so.
Oh, he had it?
And, yeah, Bob owns it.
Yeah, I know, Bob.
Yeah, and we
Oh,
were roommates.
sophomore year, that's right.
Yes.
That's weird.
It's an amazing game. It's pretty much a perfect Metroidvania. There's so much to explore. There are so many items to gain that unlock new areas, which is a mainstay of the genre. Look out! It's a pattern that you have to memorize.
Right here. Whoa.
See that just hit. Huh. That's your item. See, you have the cross that uses up hearts. Watch out! You are going to die. It's gonna be hilarious.
You're gonna die, and it's gonna be hilarious.
Where was I going? But it also has some cool parts. It has some ARPG elements, because enemies have random spawn rates.
Oh, apparently you can slide when you hold down.
Oh no!
Reckon your strength.
Oh, she healed you. With the power of animals.
With the power of love.
The power of love! I hate humans. But I make exception for songs featured in Back to the Future. Oh, jeez. Oh! He turned into a giant demon! Possibly Satan. Wait till I show you my true form! Oh, she made you invincible, dude. Oh! Whoa!
I'm gonna go back in time.
Sorry, I haven't been doing much commentating.
No, you
I
have.
love Castlevania. It's just so cheesy. Okay, so that's what we're playing right now. If you've never played it, you really should find a way. It's on XBLA for like 800 points, which is
$10.
15 bucks.
10.
10? Wow, it's even cheaper than
15
I thought.
is like 1200.
It's really good. Just for classic exploration. It's crazy. What weirded me out when I played it was on PlayStation, but it's pretty much just highly detailed, like SNES style graphics, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's 2D, it has some special effects, there's some 3D things in it, but about the same amount of 3D that you would find on a Sega Genesis or anything like that.
Or Super Nintendo, yeah, because I think Castlevania 4, the big...
4 was on a Super.
Yeah, the big thing about that was the Mode 7, like, graphics chip, whatever that it had, and like, and it could, like, rotate the environments and stuff like that, and like, that was a big thing, and, you know, they're able to do that, and like, the Star Fox stuff.
Oh yeah, so now you're gonna play as Alucard, which is definitely not Dracula backwards.
Yeah.
Who is Dracula's son, who has decided to go kill his father to purge himself of his curse or whatever. What a terrible night for a curse. Never mind. That's a reference to Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest.
Oh, yeah, when it turns to night all
Yeah.
the time. Yeah, I've seen enough videos to...
Complaining about it. It's supposedly the worst Castlevania.
Yeah.
Well, although Castlevania 64 is known as being really horrible.
Pretty bad, yeah. So what are you currently playing, Jeff?
So Jeff,
Like,
JD,
not-
you're not Jeff. You're not Jeff. I've been playing XCOM, which I could still talk on and on about for hours.
I know.
I finally beat it.
You beat it?
Yeah. Did I beat it last episode? I might have. But I'm playing it now on classic difficulty, which is very difficult and very stressful. Also, if you'd have backdash right there, you could have ended up outside of the gate.
Really?
Yeah.
What is that? Is that good or bad?
There's nothing out there, but you get an extra percentage on your percent explored. You can explore a total of like 213.4% or something like that.
Jeez.
Like through glitches to find extra locations. This game is legendary.
Sprint.
No, Alucard doesn't have sprint. Just Richter. In fact, I didn't even... So I'm playing that, and it's awesome. On this playthrough, I'm naming all of my characters after my friends. And it's fun telling them when they die. JD died. Last
Yikes,
playthrough.
killing me.
Oh, level! But, on a Saturday at a friend's recommendation, I picked up FTL, Faster Than Light, this indie game that's on Steam. And it is very interesting. It's a roguelike, which means it's a randomly generated RPG type adventure, where you just where you gradually pass between star systems and space sectors, which includes a lot of star systems, trying to survive to the end, and you pretty much have a boss fight. But what's interesting about it is your spaceship isn't like a single entity, it's a collection of rooms and people that work on it. So they level up, the people that work on it level up, and you order them around to the different systems.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your
purchase
attack.
system upgrades for the ship and things like that. It's a cool, interesting
You shall
system.
regret those words. We will meet again.
Very, like a lot of roguelikes. And oh no, he stole all your crap!
Oh man, that never happens in anything like this kind of game.
Like in a lot of roguelikes, and actually kind of what I've been used to with XCOM now is it's just super, like, you can just get screwed over by luck horribly. It'll just be, oh yeah, this missile decided to light a fire, what are you going to do about it? But it's cool because there are so many weird space things you can do to deal with those situations. Like, if people beam on board your ship, you can, like, lock a couple of the doors and then open up the doors to the airlock until they run out of air and hopefully die.
Huh.
Or you can do that same thing to that. Nope. Yes.
Oh boy.
You can do the same thing for fires and stuff like that, and it's very interesting. It's very requires like 100 billion playthroughs to just figure out what the best strategies to do in any given situation are. And I guess I'm looking forward to doing that. But it's silly. It's a silly game.
Nice.
Suggested if you like the roguelike genre, or if you want a game where you control a spaceship that's difficult. Red Rust is not a good weapon.
I can put my other hand.
No.
You can't?
You can't dual wield.
Well, then why are there two hands?
Because the other hand you can put like potions in and stuff. Besides, Red Rust takes two hands.
Oh.
Actually, I think you're right, though. I think you...
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Shut up. No one cares. See, now you fist, and then... No, there's the other button will do the short sword. There should be a second button that does your other hand.
Oh, okay.
It's been a while. I got tired on my playthrough. I got this one. So you gotta. So yeah, go to your inventory and go to relics, and there's the cube of Zoe. And just you can cover it. Oh, items to materialize when you like hit candles and things like that. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I have been playing, JD. Here's a new area, give me that.
Yeah, I haven't really been playing anything other than Borderlands intermittently when I can. I think I told you guys I started playing as Gage, and I've been doing that just by myself in my own playthrough. So that way, I can, play more continuously when people aren't online.
Your
yeah, I mean...
friends.
But I haven't really been playing anything else other than that. Yeah, I mean, Mass Effect we did last week, but I haven't played very much this week yet. Yeah, I mean, that's seriously like all I've been playing.
I've been meaning to continue my Mass Effect 2 replay through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been playing. I haven't played them twice, really. And I remember... I played through the first one with a friend of mine, like, almost all the way through. I think I played through the first game maybe twice. But the other ones I haven't. But yeah, the other games I've been playing have just been our Let's Play stuff. And it's been fun doing the October stuff has been great. Been playing Resident Evil 4. That game's always fun. And I've been meaning to play through it again, so it's been fun to do that. And let us know if you want us to keep playing any of the ones we've been playing throughout October, because there's a couple of them that we've been wanting to keep playing through. I think that Resident Evil 4 is one of them, and Luigi's Mansion. So between those two, let us know like if you want to see either of them or one.
Yeah, we've been talking about putting a question on our Facebook page or something.
Yeah, so
some people tend to not respond when we ask in podcasts.
Right, so be looking for that. We'll push you. So yeah, I mean that's all we've really been playing. So now we can move on to the news. There's kind of a lot of little things.
A lot of little things.
Good love. And then one thing that we want to discuss if we end up having time.
There's our thesis statement.
Yeah, we like to ramble. Not really ramble, but go on about things that we enjoy talking about. But first thing on the list, as you know, Halo 4 is coming out next month.
Very soon. They had the, what's it called, released? The movie thing.
Yeah, oh crap, what's it called? Dang it, I can't remember. But yeah, the live action
the jigger.
Trailers, I want to say. Just the
it's like an promotional video
promotional
thing.
stuff. But it came out recently that the game leaked. So people have been
all over the floor. It's a big mess. Lots of Master Chief to clean up.
So it's been delayed. No, I'm just kidding. No, people got a hold of the game early and have been playing it. And you can find online, I'm sure, people reviewing it, talking about it,
what they think, posting screenshots. We've seen a lot of like
playthroughs. I'm sure that
things.
Microsoft has probably tried to kind of quell that whole thing on YouTube.
Probably.
But a lot of these people
don't disconnect from Xbox Live.
Yeah, they're not too bright.
Oh, we got a cape.
And a lot of these people have been playing while they're on Xbox Live, which means that Microsoft has noticed them and has now banned them. And that's not just their gamer tag, that's their console.
The entire console dead.
Their console is gone. It can no longer go online. So
it's kind of a big thing.
That means that they have to get a new console in order to play online again, which sucks. Or mod it. I don't know how that works. I'm sure they could... More intuitive people could figure it out. But yeah, they basically have to get a new console. And from what I've heard, people that have had consoles banned before just go to GameStop and like exchange their console for a new one. And it just seems like
that's
a huge jerk move to do.
Don't be that person.
Yeah, it just seems like, really? Like, that's so mean. Especially, I don't know like what GameStop does when they get these new consoles. I know that they like don't sell them right away. They take them back and check them and refurbish them or whatever.
JD, how did you use the item that you had?
Why? What?
Because that makes him dodge.
Oh, really? Well, that was when I was Richter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the banned consoles and stuff, and I just wonder why these people play it on Xbox Live? Like, are they really that stupid?
Are you really that stupid to just broadcast to Microsoft that you're playing a leaked game? Oh, I'm dumb.
This is
I'm poisoned! Oh my god.
You poisoned a lot there.
Thanks. Don't let those touch you when you play.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's just
it's
just funny.
It's
People are
dumb.
Are really stupid, and it makes me laugh. That I mean, if you did that, you deserve it. You deserve every bit of banning you get because really. But yeah, so I mean, that's really all.
Oh my gosh, I'm really stupid.
All there is for that. And that game's coming out soon, next couple of weeks, I believe. I think it's the week before the Wii U comes out. No.
Or you're gonna Christmas.
I'll probably ask for it for Christmas because I wasn't really excited for it. Like at first, I mean, I wasn't like,
I know there's a way. There it is, up and X, or B.
Yeah, I wasn't like, I didn't think it was like unnecessary. I guess I just wasn't really that excited. I was like, oh, okay, Halo. You know, I mean, I guess like, I'm still playing Reach every now and again, so I'm not too worried about a new game coming out.
Yeah.
But after having seen like stuff for it, like the multiplayer, it's like, oh gosh, no, I see it's gonna be fun. It looks really cool, and it looks like 343 is doing a pretty good job of you know, creating what Bungie did and expanding upon it and adding, you know, their own unique elements to it. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do. And to see how the whole level up system works and the loadout system and everything like that. So yeah, that'll be really cool. Oh yeah, so this is one that really kind of made Jeff and I
both
angry.
of us a little upset.
And so we found out that the Wii U's voice system is extremely convoluted. So how it works is first of all, there is not a mic port on the Wii U Pro Controller, which is basically the Xbox controller. It looks like the Xbox controller, but it's black or white. It has the right joystick is high. And
oh god, he turned red.
Wow. It doesn't have a mic port on it. But the Wii U gamepad, the one with the tablet controller, does have the mic on it. So if you do want to do voice chat in games like Call of Duty or Mass Effect 3, you have to use it on the gamepad. So if you choose to use the Wii U Pro Controller, you have to have the gamepad close to you so you can plug in your mic port. And
which sounds dumb.
Which is it seems there's no reason, like in our eyes. I mean, obviously we're not hardware developers or anything, but it seems like, why would you leave a mic port off of the Pro Controller?
Like, look at this one.
I mean,
it's like right there.
It doesn't seem like it's that much really to add to it, and
I'm wondering if it's a hardware thing, like maybe to, maybe to do something, because we don't really know how controllers are made or how data is transmitted for them. So maybe there's some weird difficulty there for them plugging it directly into the Pro Controller. But the fact is, other companies do it.
Yeah, and I think that's what...
It's an accepted standard. So it seems silly. But maybe it somehow ties in with our other news about the Pro Controller.
Yes.
Which is, it's going to have a supposed 80-hour life. Battery life.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's a huge amount. What's your Xbox's? Like 8 hours?
It's probably 10 to 15. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. Mine doesn't survive not being plugged in.
I mean, I don't really clock it, so I don't really know. But it seems to.
You're 10 minutes early today, Xbox controller.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Yeah, so it lasts a while, but not anywhere near 80 hours.
No, 80 hours is
ridiculously long. I mean, that could be part of it. Maybe they sacrificed the mic port for the longer battery.
Yeah, because maybe having a mic port somehow impacts battery life. Yeah, that one. So hold up and hit X, and you'll use it. It uses your hearts.
What's this?
That one bounces off stuff. I'm not a big fan.
Also on the voice chat thing, they don't have a universal system.
Yeah, it doesn't happen outside of games, like Xbox Live does. Yeah. So you won't be able to be chatting with someone and then jump into a game and continue your conversation with them, which again is aggravating and dumb. They should have put this framework in place if they wanted to have a serious online capabilities. Don't get us killed.
Jeez.
Yeah, there's another one. These guys are strong.
I mean, I don't do a whole lot of chatting outside of a game,
but I do often chat outside of a game, then go into a game, or to switch games.
It's convenient.
Go through that door, it'll be a save point.
It's just it's nice to have.
It may not be a save point.
Look at you.
It's not a save point, go back.
It's a nice addition to have. It's nice to have the option.
And by doing that, it ensures every game you play will have voice chat.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, from the sound of it, it's entirely up to the developer. Oh geez, oh geez.
How much health do I have?
Hold on, check the map, check the map. Right, left trigger.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a save to the left. You should go check. To the left. Oh my gosh, we can't do that every time we say the word left. She left me.
It's been a long time since
I pretty much say it every time.
You can just shut up.
Okay. Don't do that.
What was that?
Okay. Maybe I should not have tempted you like that.
Jeff, keep talking.
I'm sorry, it's too stressful. You have 9 life. What are you doing? Okay, Basically, it sucks and we hate it. Next up, use the potion. Eat the potion. It's in your inventory.
Silly.
So Borderlands was announced yesterday that there would be a new game in the Borderlands series that's coming out for mobile devices, iOS specifically, called Borderlands Legends. And I guess what it does is tell the story of what happens to the original Vault Hunter Quadrio group, Mordecai, Brick, Roland, and Lilith before the events of Borderlands 2, which is fun. Not much word on how it's going to work or anything like that, but as you can guess, Gearbox or whoever's making it has promised that it will add to the Borderlands experience and replicate it, blah blah blah. So that's interesting. Here's a big one that pertains to our interests and to any of our Let's Play followers. You were bad at these guys. Minecraft 360 recently had a big update that has been coming for a while, which was the Adventure update, which happened on PC about a year ago, and it includes things like the food system,
Eating animation,
Enderman,
mineshaft.
Yeah, mineshafts, Enderman, basically like a whole year of Minecraft updates, which in the world of Minecraft updates is a lot of updates. There you go. So once our Minecraft Let's Plays start picking up again, we're definitely, almost definitely gonna restart our world to play these new updates. And if you are a Minecraft Xbox player, we highly suggest you also do this, because it's an entirely different game with these updates. Like, you would not believe.
What is this?
It's a dagger. You throw it like directly out. Watch out for it's a mimic table. Thank you. Jeez. Here's a save. Okay. What else? You press up.
Oh.
I don't know why. Let's see here. Pikmin 3.
Yeah, so originally
you know about this.
we kind of thought that game was going to be a launch title, or at least launch window.
Since they announced it at E3 this summer.
Well, it's been announced forever.
You know what I mean. They had it was their main thing at E3 this summer.
Yeah, and it's now been pushed to a spring 2013 launch. So, I mean, who knows if that'll actually stick or not.
It always just bugged me. There's nothing secret there.
Yeah. Annoying.
This game is all about ducking.
Well, I know, but his attacking is very spaced out.
It feels very sluggish and weird at first. Alucard has a very specific feel to him.
Yeah, so that's really disappointing that it's not going to be there at launch. But I mean,
or even this year.
It's
for Christmas.
But you know, it will be there soon. It's not that long away, so it's it's all right. We'll get over it. Oops.
Yeah. I want to play Pikmin with a freaking gamepad. It seems right.
Yeah, I thought that was
sort
weird.
Sort of like when Okami was announced for Wii. It's like, oh yeah, that just seems
Makes
right.
Sense. Yeah.
Like, mannequins, they're freaky, man. They will F you up.
Yeah, it's weird that at E3 that they didn't let people play with the gamepad. They only let them play with the Wii U.
Really? I had no idea.
Yeah, they had the gamepad set up like
to
in front of the screen so you could look at the map and everything. But
don't touch it, don't touch it. Whoa. No one's allowed to.
Why do you want us to play it like this? Like, most of the people that are at E3 probably played
Mr. Pikmin does not like to be touched.
Pikmin 2 or Pikmin 1 with the new play control, so it's like, why not show off the gamepad? But
you know what's... Nah, never mind. That's not a good talking point at all.
How dare you?
I was just thinking about how weird it is that the DS started the whole like touching screen thing.
Yeah.
It's weird for them to have followed through with that, I guess. Spirit Orb? What's it do, JD? I don't know. Check your relics. We're British. Oh, cool. Yeah, shows how much health they have.
Nice.
Or, no, rather, how much damage you're doing to them. It's important. In more bizarre announcements, not really bizarre. I don't know, I was expecting this one. People seemed very upset, though, about it. BioWare has officially announced that the next Mass Effect, codenamed Mass Effect 4, will not be about Shepard.
Surprise.
Which, I mean, it made sense. Shepard's story, over. It's over!
Yeah.
Like, but no, it is. Like, there's... Maybe Shepard could have a like, depending on the ending you got, could have a cameo in the next one. Yeah. But, other than that...
Depending on when the game takes place.
It just makes sense. Shepard's story's over.
I expected his story to be over, you know? It's not like... Oh, can you dodge people while going up like that?
No, I don't think so.
Because you like go against the wall?
I don't think you do. I don't think you can. You can. You are welcome to try it. Oh god, this guy! Dude. Yeah. Might wanna save this for later. Or just rapid fire daggers at him. No. Or die.
There you go.
Pay the price. Oh wait, hold on. This is...
What the... Freaky.
Let us go out this evening for pleasure. The night is still young. Blue.
What does it mean?
Dracula's bad.
I guess. Kicks you back to the main menu.
Yeah, dude.
I do remember that. Hearing about
dude,
that.
This is
it was
a hardcore...
No, but like...
This is a hardcore old game, dude.
No, but it's not... That doesn't make sense. It should just kick you back to your last save point.
Oh, yeah, but old games did that.
Yeah, but this game came 2 generations later.
Old PlayStation games did that, dude. Metal Gear did.
That's just silly. It's just inconvenient.
We all agreed that it was inconvenient at the time, but that was just how old games were.
That doesn't make it good.
I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying.
You are.
That's how old games were. You didn't really care about it at the time either.
That's because we didn't know any better.
Exactly. So what do you? That's like complaining about old cars having uncomfortable seatbelts.
No, but this game came out later, though.
Okay, no, but at the time, even at the time this game came out, games were like that. This game came out in the PlayStation era. PlayStation era games kicked you out the title screen when you died.
All of them did? Really? On PlayStation?
Yeah. Maybe not all of them, but all of the games I can think of. Siphon Filter.
I didn't play PlayStation,
Soul Reaver.
so I don't know. But like,
okay, but you played games of that era.
I know, like on N64, and when you died, it didn't kick you back to the main menu. Weird. Well, that's what I'm saying. Jeez.
Almost every
drama
game I can think of did exactly that.
Well, you suck. That's all. That's on that.
I didn't realize. I apologize.
Good. Fine then. On that note, so Square Enix has some news for us. They're going to be the first ones to use Unreal Engine 4.
Square Enix, who made Final Fantasy and stuff, just to be clear.
If you don't know that, then I don't know what to do for you. But but yeah, so that's kind of exciting. You know, finally getting somebody's going to use Unreal Engine 4 because that was not a given or anything.
Yeah.
But it's just exciting to see.
It's weird. It's interesting mostly because Square Enix normally makes their own engines.
Right. Is Unreal Engine 4 only for next-gen consoles?
Yes, that was what they say specifically they're doing it for. Okay.
I wasn't sure, because I thought that maybe some might be using it on this generation still, like Xbox and PS3. Oh, it's your life.
It uses 1 per heart for them.
Oh, your heart's okay.
Shazam! And
nice.
And we love it.
So yeah, that's cool. Oh yes, Zynga.
So Zynga or Zynga.
However it's pronounced.
They don't really come out and say this. We were joking earlier that maybe other game companies, like, we've been pronouncing them wrong the entire time and everyone's just too polite to correct us.
What?
What is...
He's really scared.
Like maybe EA is actually pronounced yeah, and they just don't bother correcting anyone because it's been mispronounced for so long.
It was like, you know what, screw it, just do whatever you want.
It's pronounced yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, but Zynga, they have laid off like hundreds of employees.
100, I think over 100 is the number that's been given. I should get out of here.
So a lot of people.
Money.
So, and if you don't know, Zynga is a casual game developer, a social game developer.
A social game developer. The people who made Farmville, most notably.
Farmville and any of the Villes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they
Cafe World. Petville.
That one that totally ripped off the Sims mobile, that they then sued the Sims for being too similar or something like that.
Really?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We definitely just jumped into that.
Thanks. That's sure genius.
I know.
So yeah, the rumors going around that under the cover of the Apple conference that happened yesterday, they then laid off these 100 employees, closed down their company in like San Antonio or something like that, and basically are showing the signs of losing the game.
Uh-oh.
Which, I mean, some people are, because honestly, they're the scummiest video game company that really there is.
Yeah.
They've shown that they don't really care for video games. They're exclusively in it to make money. Just go up this time. Go down. Actually, we do want that orb thing. Go down, get the orb thing, and come back up, and then just leave. We don't even know if we're supposed to go down there. Alucard can moonwalk. It's awesome. It makes sense.
Because I'm moonwalking.
And because it's Halloween.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe this is the beginning of the end for Zynga. Zerunga.
I mean, I couldn't care less about social games, so you know, I don't really care. But I mean, it's sad that so many people are losing jobs.
Yeah, it's unfortunate people are losing jobs, obviously.
But I mean, as far as the developer is concerned, it's like, you know, that's fine.
We're sure the higher ups don't really care as long as they keep making money. Because again, they've regularly shown that they care really nothing about the actual industry.
It's about the money. And I mean, any business is about making money, but
even the higher ups said, like, you know, larger developers and companies are probably just regular business majors.
yeah.
Majors. I was gonna say men, but changed it to majors halfway through.
It's all good.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's definitely something to keep your eye on. If you are a casual gamer, a social gamer, obviously, we don't really have anything against you in particular. I like people having fun, personally. I'm a big fan of it.
Hate it. It's the worst.
But yeah, so watch out for that. Today was the official announcement of, you got the orb thing, you should go back now.
Should I?
Well, look at the map. Left trigger. So, like, see up there to the left of the save point? There's a little opening in the top. You should go up there, see what's over that way. I don't think we're supposed to go this way yet. That flying monkey thing is super difficult.
Flying monkeys.
That thing, what was it? It was like a flying gorilla, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
Oh, look, you made everyone respawn.
Oh, old games.
Yeah, announced today is that XCOM DLC has an official announce date for the XCOM game that I'm always talking about. First of all, there was some pre-order stuff that now everyone will be able to get by spending $5 if they want. Basically, the ability to customize your soldier's armor color. That was a pre-order bonus, but now you have to pay for it.
Pay for it?
Yeah.
What? That's kind of ridiculous.
I was hoping. Well, I mean, lots of places do that. Like New Vegas did that.
The changing color?
Yeah, I think it's.
That's kind of a rip. Like that. It's a color. How much does that cost them, really?
Well, nothing. It's an INI change. You can change one of the game's files to give you the ability.
That's just
well, and like some alternate armor options also, which are not in the game's files natively. You have to actually download those. So there's that. What also announced was some additional. Watch out for these guys. They suck. They're very difficult to get. Imps. Hunchback imps. Also announced with that is what I guess.
Wait a moment. You seem human, and yet... What do you here?
What?
I've come to destroy this castle.
I guess.
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
Alucard.
Alucard.
Not the talkative type, I can see. Well, perhaps we'll meet again. If you live that long.
Bitch, I'm a vampire.
Farewell.
I live however long I want. You should definitely jump up to the left if you can get up there.
Up to the left?
Yeah. You can't. Alright. Yeah, you need a double jump. Not that you can get a double jump item.
Not in a side-scrolling Metroidvania game, never.
So yeah, it's like a mission pack, I guess, that will in new XCOM games you'll get new mission offers for this expansion. And generally people are disappointed with that, because XCOM is laid out to be just, you know, like a simulator type thing. The story that's there is just to sort of like guide you in what to do and to give the game a definite ending and beginning. Other than that, everything is completely randomly generated. It'll never be the same way twice. And they're having it so that you'll get a definite mission that'll stay there the entire game, until you take it. And upon success, you'll get a hero unit that's named and has like some unique abilities. And it's kind of weird and against the spirit of the game. People were hoping for DLC that added new alien types, or new technology, or more maps, since the maps that you get are all, you know, based off of a predefined list. Or something that made the multiplayer more verbose. That was awesome. Yeah, nice dodge. That's how I roll. And they said they don't have any current plans to do anything like that, which is pretty disappointing to the player base. But time will tell. They had no release date on that. The in-game files that name the DLC calls it DLC 60. So, wow. The estimates are, no, after 60 days, that'll be the DLC. So, game came out 2 weeks ago. That's 14 days. So multiply that by 4, and you're pretty close. So in about 2 months, we'll probably be seeing that.
Very nice.
Let's see. So our final little news item is related to Battlefield 3. And if you've played Battlefield 3, it has a often complained about visual style on certain maps that give it kind of this blue filter. Whether it's supposed to be like the player's goggles that make it colored like that, or a high-tech feeling. I mean, the HUD is already blue tinted and things like that. But on some maps, the entire map is. Stylized. Metro, things like that, is stylized. And in case you can't tell from our tone, well, at least from my tone, we're okay with that.
Yeah.
But a lot of people aren't. Watch out for these. Oh, you paused time.
Nifty.
And somewhat recently, I think last month,
Oops, dang it.
some users found a way to actually remove that visual filter. Watch out. Which made the game look completely different. You find out that a lot of things are very, like, brightly colored, probably to help them stand out against that blue filter. I love that. You're wasting our hearts. Whatever. Rampage! Wonder what that one is. Probably do X amount of damage without being hurt. So, it came about, yesterday, I think. Maybe it was last week. That the developers were thinking of putting in the option to remove that filter on your own, just like in the options. Use your time stop. Congratulations, you found a spell. Can you remember? Oh! Can you remember the sequence of events that made you do that? Press select. And go to spells. That was the one you did.
Hellfire. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, they're complicated.
Holy crap, what is this, a fighting game? God.
So all spells in this game, you have to find out on your own. And then they get added to this list, which is pretty cool. It's cool they add it to the list.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Up, down, diagonal, right.
There's a heal spell.
X.
Heck if I know what it is. Anyway. So, whether they promised to add it in, or whether they were thinking about it, I'm unsure. I've never been clear on that, because I could never find the official developer word on it. But today, they announced that, and I quote, all of us developers came together, talked about it, and decided that did not fit with the visual style that we chose to go with for Battlefield 3. And so we are not implementing this option. Which, as usual, with gaming people, drew a lot of ire. Because they really wanted that option.
People like options. And
People do like options.
People don't like not getting their way.
But
Also.
so, because, honestly, I might not be defending this as much as I am, if they hadn't used the words, the visual style that we set out to achieve. Which means they have some sort of phrase that I've been using a lot recently when talking about this, artistic vision. Which is a very difficult thing to pin down, obviously. Like, what is art? Watch everything. No, go away. Get out of there.
You can't duck it?
No, they're just super, super powerful. And you're not gonna be able to kill them. These are the Medusa heads.
Yes.
Oh my god, you need to save. Ow. Go up. Why did you do it?
Because I was gonna die?
No, oh, you had a potion? Yeah. You should just get out of it. I had no idea you could do it. That was mostly my bad. Nice. That's those Medusa heads. So anyway, gamers like having options, but the thing is, Battlefield 3 was not necessarily meant to be played without that blue vision thing, as stupid as it sounds. It's a blue filter, but maybe the creators wanted it to look that way. I've been coming up with 201 different metaphors for this, and analogies. That's where it came from.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're dying already? See,
But there wasn't really anywhere for me to go.
No,
and up and left, there's a big dude there.
Yeah, keep going up.
I know, up and left.
No, but you can keep going up. You can keep climbing.
No, I don't think I can reach it.
Trust me. You can keep climbing.
No, I know, but I don't think I can.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, right. Well, just throwing axes. So, what are you gonna do? Keep talking. So, anyway. Here, give it to me. I'm an expert at this.
Alright.
You've been playing a while. Give us your thoughts on this thing.
So, artistic vision.
You weren't gonna get out of there. It wasn't gonna happen.
Well, you could have tried.
Did you save after you got the orb?
I don't think so. Artistic vision.
Artistic vision.
So it's
So video games.
It's unsurprising that people got mad over this, because gamers are very opinionated by nature, and if something goes against that opinion, then most of the time people get defensive.
So we have to accept that that's gonna happen. God damn it.
And so, I mean, in my opinion, I mean, if the developer is clearly going after an artistic vision, then you know it's their game. They made it. It's their vision for their game.
And whether it's a massively played multiplayer game or not, games are art. I mean, you have to take that for granted.
Yeah.
That games are art. Whatever kind of game it is. Even if the particular thing that they've chosen to do impacts what you think of as the best game ever.
Right.
So, example, Resident Evil controls, which is an amazing example we've used for lots of things lately.
So the controls, like Resident Evil 4, it controls a bit like a tank. You can't strafe, you turn slowly.
You can't move and aim at the same time.
A lot of these things are
impairing to your ability to play.
Yeah, and it's a staple of other third-person shooter games is that you are mobile. You can move quickly, get in and out of cover, but it kind of bucks that trend and does its own thing because it's going specifically for survival horror.
The game is supposed to be difficult to control a little bit.
Yes.
In order to make you a feeling. Make you a feeling? What am I saying? Give you a feeling of loss of control. To feel surprised and shocked when bad things happen and just unable to get out.
Yeah.
If the controls were changed because players felt that they were hard to use, but the developer purposefully made them that way, who are the players? Like, if that made the game a bad piece of art, people would not want to play it. Mm-hmm. And they wouldn't. This blue filter thing isn't preventing people from playing Battlefield 3.
Yeah.
And if it is, then that's still what DICE, the people who made it, set out to do. Like, you can't really argue about that.
And so part of the argument is that, well, like,
it's just an option.
They're making it, it's just an option. They're making it, this game is for the fans, so they should listen to the fans. And, okay, sure, it's a valid argument, I guess.
Well,
but
it's a seemingly logically sound argument.
Yes.
But not necessarily a correct one.
Right. While, yes, this game is for you, they have a vision for what they set out to create.
They have a specific style that they wanted to maintain. Like, whether it's a branding of, yes, I can look at this screenshot and definitely tell it's from Battlefield 3 because of various elements across it. The blue tint.
I've come to destroy this
Whether
castle.
it's the level design might suffer because of it, and it's true. If you look at those screenshots without the blue tint, they look weird. They look oversaturated.
I'm Maria.
They don't look like Battlefield. Well, they look kind of like Battlefield Vietnam, actually. But that was a really bright, oversaturated game.
Well, perhaps we'll meet again.
But
if you live that long. Farewell.
If the developer is making or leaves out something that is imperative to the game, something that breaks the game and makes it unplayable, then you have a point.
And it's a bug. It goes against what they originally wanted to do.
Right.
But in this case, they have said, and whether or not they're lying doesn't really matter because we don't have any other information to go off of. They have said, that's against our artistic vision. Argument over, in my opinion.
Yeah. And the same thing, I mean, Mass Effect 3 is also a huge controversial example of this as well.
Because BioWare also said, that's our artistic vision.
Yeah.
And honestly, as much as I enjoyed the extended version, the extended ending, as much as I felt that it made more sense, if they had actually felt like the original ending was their artistic vision, it would make no sense to release that extended ending.
Yeah.
And I, for one, felt that they were just kind of pandering by doing so.
It probably was a bit of pandering, but they didn't go so far to
rewrite what happened. They just explained more, which I do applaud them for.
Yes.
So there's a little bit of give on all ends there.
Yeah, and they don't want to sacrifice what they originally intended to do, but they also don't want to alienate their fans. And
AKA finish Shepard's story.
Yeah, so I think that they did a good compromise there, and I think that was a pretty good example of both sides of the argument, you know.
I mean, a good compromise for DICE would be... So, one big complaint why they wanted this to be an official option was players who have manually edited their files... Oh, that's what's in here, dang it. To remove that filter, have a chance of being banned from playing from official servers, because the game it's detected as hacking.
Oh, really?
Yes. So, to put in, for example, not getting banned for doing that would be a great compromise here.
Right, but I guess is that...
And that's a different argument. But people are more arguing about the whole leaving it as a direct option on there.
Right.
Which is
how out of their way do they have to go to make that an option to not get banned?
Exactly.
I mean,
we don't know.
So, it's an interesting argument, and honestly, it's probably not a huge change to have to make to add this. But I mean,
that's beside the point.
It's their game, and they can do what they want. So basically, that's kind of our answer, I guess. I mean, honestly, I can care less either way. It's fine with me, blue filter or not. I don't play Battlefield 3 that much anyways, so...
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really care if they added it.
Yeah, I mean, it really wouldn't affect you because you wouldn't really go to change it, probably.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't notice. So, I mean, yeah. No, I don't know. I
don't want to be JD here.
It's an interesting argument, to say the least.
Take those things, you know what I mean?
Giant plants.
Giant plants that paralyze you.
So that's our 2 cents.
That's our 4 cents. Because there are 2 of us. Oh.
You just touched it.
Shut up. I knew what was happening.
Trying to French the plant.
Oh, it has a big tongue.
I think that's all we really had to talk about today. I hope that wasn't too boring for you. Again...
Look, an eyeball!
It's a lot of little news this week. Nothing too groundbreaking or particularly... But, you know, that's kind of the nature of the beast.
Well, we've been kind of having a news dry spell here for a while.
I mean, there's a lot of games going to be coming out. That's just kind of this time of year. But we'll have... We're planning on having to talk about Skyward Sword sometime soon.
Yeah, Skyward Sword, it's been out for a year now. We kind of want to have a little retrospective on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of differing opinions about that game. I just think it'd be a good idea to talk about it and just talk about the different sides of the coin there and just, just do the year retrospective or whatever.
Maybe we should play it a little bit.
What?
Just to get a better handle on it.
Maybe we should.
Maybe we should. Level!
No! And then, of course, in a few weeks, we will hopefully have the Wii U. So we'll have lots of stuff to talk about then. Lots of hands-on stuff, reviews, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Next week, Halloween. Keep that in mind. Big things happen around here.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo! We got big plans. You better keep your hat handy so you can
hold on to your hats and glasses. This here's the wildest ride in the wilderness. Kill him dead.
Oh.
Anyways,
she is dead.
Thanks for tuning in. We might play a little bit more of this, so we'll just play you out here. But
play him off, keyboard cat.
If you wanna, if you're watching this online, keep on watching. If you're listening to this, if you're watching this on iTunes, I applaud you for your ingenuity. Thanks for listening. Thanks for pressing. I just press end to end. Thanks, cat.
Hey, look, a save point.
You're a cool cat.